Okay, so now we're going to talk about creating a serial dilution protocol. Serial dilution is a pipetting protocol that is used a lot for creating things like standard curves, dose response curves. So it's used in a lot of cases. So how to set up a protocol? First thing you would do is follow the prompts. So we'll start by adding labware to the bench. So click on that and it will take you to your labware page, and we're going to add simply a microplate, and we will add a reservoir as well. Okay, so when you click on a consumable, it's added to a list over here. Click on add to bench, and there they are. Now at the moment these are just empty pieces of labware, so we're going to fill the reservoir with some reagent, and in this case we'll keep it very simple, and it's just a buffer of some description. Okay, and we're going to need some samples in the plate to actually dilute. Okay, so if we highlight the wells we want, so we'll have a column here, and we will add reagent, and let's just pick a sample and say, okay, let's keep it really straightforward, and just there you go, 8 samples. Okay, we go back to the bench, and now we set up the pipetting itself. Now you could do it step by step, describing every single pipetting motion you need, but actually if you come down here to the actions button, okay, what you'll find here are some wizards. Okay, so here we are with serial dilution. Click on that. Okay, you get some pop-up windows that you populate, and it creates the complete liquid handling protocol for you. So first you need to choose how many samples. Are you just diluting one, or are we going to do the column? So in this case we'll do the column. The samples to dilute, we drag the plate onto here, okay, and we highlight the wells that the samples are in. Okay, it's then going to ask what dilution buffer we're going to use. So we're going to use the buffer in the reservoir. Okay, and then it wants to know where the destination is, where are we actually going to do this dilution. So again, we're going to just do it in the empty wells with the microplate. So we drag that microplate back on, and let's say we do a 5-step dilution, so we fill up the first half of the plate effectively. Save that selection, okay, and hit continue. All right, so now it's going to ask us how we actually want, what the dilutions actually look like. So what is the dilution buffer volume? So what are we going to do it? So let's say 50 microliters, and then you can set your dilution factor. Now in this case, the dilution factor of 2, it basically halves the concentration with each dilution. If you come down here, you'll see the final volume of the liquid in the wells and the final concentration that will be in there. So you can see it's effectively halving each step. Okay, before we save that, okay, that has now created all of those pipetting steps in that one line item there. Okay, if we execute that, that would now create that serial dilution across that first half of the plate. That's how you do serial dilution.